So here we have Maggie ripping up a piece of paper to show she's rebelling against the system, and then we have students throwing things at the teacher and the Dutch angle to show chaos. And then we cut here to the new beginning with students doing their work and a new system has risen from the ashes. And basically we just wanted to show kind of a contrast of chaos versus order here. And here's my cameo. I opened the door for Selena to kind of open the door to a new world, so to speak.
So here we have the reaping ceremony. Miss Deegan kindly chose to pull out the names, and we chose certain music for this scene to show the somberness, because in the book and in the movie it's like a deeper tone, so we wanted to relay that in our movie, even though in our movie it's a good thing that they're getting the scholarships, but we just wanted to highlight some things that we noticed that we wanted to carry over from the book and the movie into our movie. So we also use this as an introduction to all of the characters to show who's playing who, and kind of just their attitude about the entire thing.
Bryn!
She doesn't even go here.
That's my little sister. I guess I'll do it.
May the odds be ever in your favor.
This scene shows my character Katniss walking with Peeta, and it shows Peeta having emotions for me before we even begin. And then after that, we see Gale helping me, and it shows how the scholarship game, the homework games are very stressful, but also they're a necessity for my character Katniss, because I need to get through this in order to go to college and provide for my family along with my little sister.
So here we have a montage of all the kids working really hard on the homework games, and we have a far away shot of Hannah running into the school to kind of show how much passion she has for getting to the class and all that kind of stuff and getting there. But all the other students are working really hard, and it's showing everyone's commitment to the homework games. And so here Hannah's running down a hall. This is a follow shot just to kind of show how far she has to go to get through these games. And here we follow Hannah all the way down the hallways. This is kind of for comedic effect, but then also just to show here we add a little bell to kind of show that she just made it. Yeah.
So we have the scene with Katniss and Haymitch just talking about what Katniss needs to do in order to succeed at getting the scholarship. We really wanted to highlight the relationship between the two of them, and just show how much Haymitch helps Katniss through this process, and just gives her advice that she can use to just help her get where she wants to be. We used 3 different angles in this scene to just add a different kind of contrast. This is the only place in our movie where we use this many scene changes, especially at the end. I think it switches 3 or 4 times. But we really just wanted to highlight the relationship that they have and just how he helps her through this process.
Gotta put in the legwork, get those scores up, and then we'll see where we go from there.
Alright,
How's that sound?
pretty good.
Remember, only the good scores matter. Mediocre, bad ones, they don't count. Get a good score.
Thanks.
Thanks for studying with me, Katniss. I really appreciate it.
Of course. I tried working with Kato, but it was way...
This scene shows the beginning of a relationship between my character Katniss and Piper's character Rue. We also use this scene to show humor and to use a quote from the book and to connect modern day Monticello with the book.
Here we follow Rue, and then she gets pushed around, and this kind of shows the brutality of the homework games. And then we show Katniss and Rue here, and then Rue gives up and shows the peace sign, which is kind of our representation of the three fingers in the Hunger Games. Here's a montage of people dying throughout the Hunger Games with other problems occurring. Here's the announcement that says that 2 people can win a scholarship this year. This is relating to when they announced in the Hunger Games that 2 victors could win if they were from the same district. And this is a montage, or I guess a following shot of Hannah as she runs through the hallways to try and find Peeta. This kind of was modeled after almost a Scooby-Doo like back and forth across a hall scene where she's looking for Peeta, and was basically added in and shot like this for comedic effect. Here she goes into the restroom to try and find Peeta, and again this is for comedic effect because it's the men's restroom. Here she runs into a classroom. This is just kind of to show kind of how she and Peeta have become closer, and she's excited about possibly winning it with Peeta. And this shows them teaming up and basically deciding that, like, actually she really likes him, at least as a partner, and so they're going to work together now. This also shows her kind of attachment to Rue and how close she got to Rue.
So here we have kind of a revealing shot or a reaction shot of like Thresh and Cato, who have been cheating. So this is kind of their death scene in a way, how they get eliminated.
We did it! We both got the scholarship!
Attention tributes. There's been a slight rule change. The previous revision allowing for 2 victors has been revoked. Only 1 victor may be crowned. Good luck, and may the odds be...
This scene shows Peeta and Katniss's reaction to hearing the news about only 1 victor, and we then threaten to rip up the essays that represent the berries Katniss and Peeta were going to eat in order to rebel against the system.
None. Stop. Ladies and gentlemen, may I present the winners of the 74th Annual Homework Games.
And then we used a freeze frame with Deep in the Meadows, which is a song from the book, to show our joy about beating the system and both getting the scholarship.